getting cool. Way back and played Blakely.
Good evening, welcome to CreekboxTV. I'm Alan Hanley, we're here on Sports Talk. I'm here with my good buddy, the head ball coach, Coach Jim Dickerson. Coach, been a couple of weeks. We had a storm. You know, we didn't get the weather and all last week. We had played Atkinson, and then now we've played 2 games since we've had a Sports Talk, and 2 big region wins for us against the Rebels. And then, of course, you had to do a lot of changing last week. We played our first 12 o'clock kickoff. It was hot, like a college game Saturday over in Ashburn. What you think about the 2 games?
Well, you know, going back, I guess 3 weeks ago to the Atkinson game, because after the Atkinson game we had an off week.
That's right.
All the way 3 weeks back. The home game against Atkinson was, thought we played as well in the first half as we have all year long. We're ahead 48-0 halftime. You know, didn't score in the second half, but and hung on to win. You know, got to play JV a lot, and I think the final score was like 48-28 or something like that.
You had a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Got a running clock, but you know, didn't play that well in the second half. But like I said, a lot of it was JV guys. Played really well in the first half, and you know, that game really concerned me, and I thought we come out very focused and played very well.
Yeah.
And then we run into an off week, you know, right when you're hot, you get an off week. You know, didn't really want it at that time. And then, you know, had 2 weeks to get ready for Turner County. And had no idea, got through the first off week, and then come into the second week, and out of nowhere, like Monday, we started hearing about a hurricane.
I know it, come from nowhere.
We hadn't heard about it, and then all of a sudden, like Monday, you know, you started hearing about a potential hurricane. And at the time, I think they thought it was going to be like a 1 or something.
Yeah, just a tropical depression.
Tropical depression. And then all of a sudden by Wednesday, you know, all the things start changing, and schools started being canceled, and you know, we were very fortunate we didn't get the brunt of it. Yeah. But you know, over in West Georgia and on into Alabama and you know, places like that, they really got the brunt of it, and a lot of people you know, lost their homes and lost their lives, and a lot of agriculture, you know, generations of work, you know, wiped out in just a matter of a minute. So, but anyway, we had to put the game off till Saturday, you know, put the game off Saturday. We didn't get hit bad here in Clinton County, and really Ashburn got hit a little bit worse than we did, and we had to move the game from Friday to Saturday, but they didn't get hit that bad. The only thing noticeable over there was really their scoreboard.
That's right.
Their scoreboard was crumbled and pushed back in a corner. So we had to go over there and play with, I guess you would say, a rec field scoreboard that they brought in, a portable scoreboard, and all those things. But a lot of adversity, you know, could have been a lot worse, but we faced a lot of adversity in the time changing and moving of schedules. We're creatures of habit.
That's right.
We're institutionalized, and we like everything to be set up and know where every T we got to cross and every I we got to dot, but we had to move it around. But in spite of it, we played our first day game since my first game as a head coach in 2004. When we played a day, finished the game at Dooley County.
Yeah, I remember that. Had to go to Dooley twice.
You know,
that was your first career win.
First career win. We went over there and you know, Saturday and played in the sunshine and hot, and but you know, we jumped out to a 20-0 lead at halftime.
That's right. And
kind of cruised on in with the win.
And that's been our story all year, man. We've been a first half football team, and a lot of it, they say, well, man, and the second, well. And you know this, when you're up 30 points at halftime, what do you tell the kids? You know, you're coming out, you got to say, you know, of course you want them to play good, and you preach at them, I know you do. Right. But it's just, the momentum ain't there. You know, you come out, you relax. That's right.
You kind of relax.
And then you got the young kids, man, put me in, coach, put me in, I'm ready to go. And
that's right. Well, a lot of all that, but we got to do, you know, a better job motivating them at halftime, you know, halftime corrections. We got to do a better job of that. And still got a lot of things we got to work on, you know.
I know that concerns you as a coach because we're a month away. You're going to have to play 4 quarters of football.
Ain't no doubt. Well, we're going to have to play 4 quarters soon. You know, could have 2 tomorrow night, certainly, right. You know, going into next week, Charlton County. So.
And then you talk about the distractions we've had the last couple of weeks with the open week, then the storm. This week you got homecoming. So, I mean, it's like the storm week, just nobody's houses are going to get damaged around here. I mean, you got something going on every night these kids do.
You do, and to worry about focus, you know, and I don't know how focused we are right now, and it may show up, and I hope it doesn't haunt us, you know, but I've been worried. I have been overly excited about the way we've been focused all week long. I know there's a lot of distractions, and this is a week that the kids will always remember homecoming.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just something that we got to be able to handle, though.
Well, Coach, going back to the Turner game, I think the first half, like you say, the first snap with Big Craig come through there, that was about the hardest lick I've seen all year. Defensive line, I mean, defense has played outstanding down, you know, we've gotten better each week. And, you know, a lot of people say, we don't score that many. Well, the reason why our offense, you know, we go out there, we shut them down, our offense drives 40 yards and we score, you know. And
right. Well, and you know, and it did that Craig, see, you know, Craig's probably got the most potential of any D lineman we've ever had. He's only a sophomore.
I'm telling you.
300 plus pounds, and he really gobbled that guy up.
He did.
And I thought that was, you know, an exciting way to start the game right there.
Man, it was. I think their quarterback and center it was like he'd say hut, and there was a hesitation, and our defensive lineman jumped all over that earlier on in the game.
And you know, speaking of offense, you know, our offense had 4 possessions in the first half and scored on 3 of them.
That's right.
Scored on 3 of them, so they did very well. And this is a defensive-friendly offense that we run. You know, they'd had some, you know, they're methodically going 3 and 4 yards every play, using a lot of play clock, and keeping the other team off the field. You know, and that's kind of our game plan to. You know, if they're not on the field, their chances of scoring are way down if they're offensive.
And that played for us, I thought, because Turner, we played more kids than Turner did in the second half, man. Turner were having, which it was hot. We had trouble cramping up, but now Turner, there at the end, they had players going down. And Turner's a young team. They got, you know, our region, you go back to Wilcox, Turner, region set up next couple of years, it's going to be tough.
I didn't realize that about Turner then being that
Yeah,
young.
they don't have but like 2 or 3 seniors
Wow.
on offense. So, you know, they didn't, which we controlled the line of scrimmage, I thought, and that's set. But now in the second half, and there we were up big, and they come out and they started trying to pitch the ball around a little bit. And we put some of our young ones in, and but that's going to help us down the road. These young kids are going to step up. They got to play for us.
So. That's exactly right. You play next year's team this year, and we're getting the guys some reps and building depth. And like I said, that's going to become all important as we go down to the final stretch.
And I thought Turner, we were as healthy as we've been all year.
We were. We really were. That was probably the most healthy we've been all year long. I can't think of a single guy that we had out right off the top of my head. So, you know.
And we didn't lose nobody during the game.
Well, we did. We lost 2 actually in the game Saturday. We think we'll get them back next week. Don't know right now, but Marquavius Grady with an ankle injury.
That's right. I forgot about Grady.
And Darius Dorsey with an ankle injury. And we think they're both fine, but we're probably going to dress them tomorrow night. We hope to hold them tomorrow night.
Right.
And I mean, there would be maybe tomorrow night if we absolutely got down to numbers and depth, but we're probably going to try to dress them and hold them out tomorrow night.
All right, Coach, we're going to take a quick break, and that's what we're going to do when we come back. We're going to talk about tomorrow night's game, so we'll be right back.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
You're watching CreekboxTV. TV.
Coming soon, the world premiere of the CreekboxTV TV original Riding with Bubba. Premiere night begins at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, October 21st.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to CreekboxTV, TV, and we're here at Sports Talk. I'm here with one of my bestest buddies, Coach Jim Dickerson, the head man, football coach. Coach, we were talking about this week. We've talked about 2 big region wins. Since us, what are we, 6-1 now?
6-1.
6-1, and I know at the beginning of the year you said, "Man, if we can come out 2-2 in the first 4
no
games."
doubt.
So you're happy where we're at
Very happy
right now.
where we're at in record-wise, no doubt.
That's right, and we got another. It's a rival. I know. They've never won Lanier County, and that's going to happen. You just hope it doesn't happen while you're here.
No doubt, man.
But that's the border war. And then we got them back to back. Of course, we'll talk about that one too in a little bit. With the next week is going to be a big game. We go to Folkestone with Charlton County. But first we got to play Lanier, and I know that's hard. Lanier is struggling right now. They're young. Right. I think they're 0-7, 0-6. They had a couple of times they could have got a win early in the season, I think. But I know it's hard as coaches. You're sitting here and you got a team that's 0-6, 0-7, and here we are 6-1. And then the biggest rival of the year is the week after that. I imagine it has been hard to keep the kids focused on Lanier this week.
Well, it really has. It's been a task, and I don't know that I've done it. I don't know that we are focused. But, Lanier's going through another coaching transition.
That's right.
Kurt Williams is now the new head coach, and it's tough, when you get in that coaching carousel, starting over every few years.
Well, man, and they've done that. They went from running the power eye to the spread to the wing tee, wishbone spread, and they've just got to get somewhere and stay and get some consistency.
That's right. And, one thing we've been blessed is you run the rec department, you get your feeder programs underneath.
That's right.
Feeding your program and in your middle school. And we've been very blessed in Clinton County. And they're trying to get there. We don't need to give them their marquee game. We don't want to be give them their jump start game. And, that's what they need. They need a game that they can say this was the turning point. We certainly hope it's not tomorrow night.
That's right.
But they are there. Really got to admire those kids. They're dealing with a lot of kids that are on team that's 0-6 and to come to practice every day.
I'm telling you.
And, they got to be good kids and kids that have a lot of determination.
That's right. From coaching, man, we went through a little spell 4, 5, 6 years ago where we went 4-6.
Right.
Your only losing season you ever had, and we can't. It's hard to keep the kids coming out there when you're struggling.
It's a lot easier to go out there and yell and
we didn't have
practice
28
hard.
at that time.
It's a lot easier. Everybody wants to be part of a winner, everybody wants to win, just not everybody's willing to do what it takes to win. And I really admired those guys over at Lanier that are the coaches and players that are going out there practicing, still searching for their first win. You got to admire them because I know it's a tough job. have empathy for them, just don't have a lot of sympathy for them right now, being that they're next on the schedule.
Well, now, Coach, talking about Lanier, what kind of offense will we see Lanier run?
Well, they still run, variations of the spread. They actually run one offense. They run what you love, the old triple option, but they run it in a way that I've never seen. They run it out of the gun with an eye backfield behind the quarterback.
Pistol formation?
Well, almost like a pistol, but there's two backs. There's an eye formation. There's a fullback and not just a pistol back, but there's a pistol back and a tailback back behind the quarterback. So they're standing there like I used to call it the Maryland eye almost.
Yeah, that's right.
But just no quarterback under center, shotgun with two backs stacked behind him. And they'll either run the veer belly or option, or they'll pull it, and then the quarterback, or he can pitch it, So they do that, and then they run some true spread, one back spread and some empty. And
that keeps you and Coach Winston will have to be on your toes.
They do some good stuff. In fact, now they got a quarterback that threw for right at 500 yards last year against Wilcox.
Man.
Near about set a state record.
I remember that,
single
Coach.
game passing record. So very capable quarterback, and some receivers that can go up and get it, and their offensive line's developing, but we're going to have to get after him, because if given time, he can pick you apart.
And now with their defense, which when we play teams, we know what they're going to stack the box. I mean, that's what at least 9 in the box.
Right.
By the end of the first half, there's 10 in the box. Everybody will have one safety enough. I know we're getting better each week passing the ball. It seems like y'all doing a good job working on that, Coach. We're getting some confidence. Jeremiah had some big catches the other night. D'Antonio had one. I mean, we're getting better. We're spreading the ball out more. We're just not looking at one receiver downfield.
Right. And, D'Antonio's been making some fabulous catches all week in practice. And Jeremiah made a ridiculous catch Saturday.
He did.
And we're getting better at it. And, boy, if we can ever get where we can throw the ball, people have to respect it, and we can hit them by surprise when they don't respect it, that could be the final push that we need with this football team.
I like that Coach Tyson's kind of flaring D'Antonio, and you got everybody in the box, and they're blitzing the linebackers. The back's unaccounted for. That you coach defense, so you know how hard it is. I mean, that's a touchdown if we can ever hook up with that when that one's coming. I like that play. Y'all doing a good job with that. Offensive line is doing a great job. They're just, they come up the first half. And like you say, second half we're kind of down, but it's because we got such a big lead here the last 3-4 weeks. So I think if we had to play 4 quarters, we'll be able to play 4 quarters.
Well, I hope so. I'm sure we're going to find out over the next couple of weeks.
That's right. Well, we're going to take another quick break and come back and talk some more Panther football. We'll be right back.
Huddle up. That's right. Huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Go Clinch County Panthers, go Lanier County Bulldogs, and don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
Jerry J's is the best Boston butts and ribs around. Meat so tender and tasty that it practically melts in your mouth. We have a variety of home-cooked meals and the best breakfast in town. And don't forget about our barbecue sandwiches. Jerry J's can cater your event and looks forward to serving you in Homerville, Waycross, and Douglas. Oh yeah, if you can't make it to the game, drop by Jerry J's in Homerville to watch the game live on CreekboxTV while you enjoy one of the many items on our menu. Go Panthers! Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
You're watching CreekboxTV.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Subway, the Corner Pantry, and the Argyle Food Market are locally owned by Mr. Nick Patel, who thanks the Clinch County Homerville communities for all their support. Subway, located on West Dame Avenue in Homerville, is the go-to place for nutritious, healthy food. We have catering platters to meet all your tailgating needs. Don't forget to drop by the Corner Pantry in Homerville and the Argyle Food Market in Argyle and pick up all the items you need at the best discount prices in Clinch County. Nick says, go Panthers.
Coming soon, the world premiere of the CreekboxTV TV original, Katie on the Farm. Premiere night begins at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, October 21st.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to CreekboxTV TV at Sports Talk. I'm with my good buddy, Coach Jim Dickerson. I was just watching the commercials, Coach, and want to remind everybody we start our regular program in October the 21st. You got Katie on the Farm, Riding with Bubba, the Court Mystery TV. We got a bunch of good programs that's going to start October the 21st. So, man, we want everybody to tune in. Getting back to you in football, we know it's homecoming week. Kids are excited. Y'all had bonfire, I guess, Sunday.
Had the FCA service there at school, and then followed that up with a pep rally and bonfire. You know, a lot of fun things. Picked Mr. and Miss Spirit, Mr. and Miss Flame. You know, so had a lot of fun there. And tonight being Thursday night, you know, whatever, some of them be up late because they got to finalize all the floats.
That's right.
Put everything together tonight. They've been shutting it, running it between the hours of 6 and 8 o'clock. But now that it's Thursday, it's 6 o'clock till you get done because they got to be ready in the morning.
Right. They'll line up all them big floats at the high school. I seen they mowed the grass up here by Dr. Sam's office. That's where all the little ones will line up, and it's exciting times. I mean, this is what, you know, when I was doing the rec park, you had two big things. After the homecoming parade, the cheerleaders and the little ones are ready to put it away and get ready for basketball because the parade's over with. So, but looking at that, you know, like I said, we're 6-1. Started out, we beat some good teams, and looking at the competition, we beat to open the year, Jim. Some of them is playing good football right on. You got Brooks is playing extremely well, right. And then that Hebron, right. They're playing. You know, I think they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they took Commerce down to the wire last week.
I know it.
But Brooks, you know, that was a huge win against Brooks. I still don't understand exactly. You know, some nights you can't explain how things go that bad, but that night how everything went that well.
I think it was a little bit of both. We just played great, and they had a little bit of trouble.
You know, since then Brooks has went up there and just absolutely destroyed a good Dublin team, and the Thomasville pretty bad. Soundly was talking to Bobby Willis. Thomasville has that great quarterback, but he said he was just folding under that defensive rush of Brooks County's front four, and you know, that was a huge win. You know, Dooley County's, you know, was another big early win for us.
Right.
So, you know, wish we could have got the Irwin game.
Well, man, and you know, you like to finish well. You know, you've always said that at practice. Not how you start, it's how you finish. You know, and we were fortunate enough to finish well last year, and I know that's your plans to do it again this year. Looking at, Class A is a little bit different than all the other AA and the Georgia high school programs. We go on the power rankings. Correct. It's not by the region champion. Now, if we were region champion, you're automatically locked in as there's four region champions. Yeah, right. So you're automatically in the top four, but we still have a chance to win the region. Irwin would have to drop 2 games. I think we got a better chance of buying a scratch off.
Winning that $900 million
tonight. Right. Yeah. Then Irwin dropping 2. They got a great program and a great team, but looking where we're at, are you kind of looking ahead, seeing where we're at? I know this time of year you kind of have to because the loss now just, boy.
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously we want to, you know, not look too far ahead, you know, take every week 1 week at a time. We're sitting really good right now because that Brooks County win, and some others give us some nice points, and it's all based on a power ranking.
That's right.
So right now we're sitting at number 2 in the power ranking, right behind our only loss, Irwin. We may drop a little bit tomorrow night, even with the win over Lanier, because we won't get many points there. But don't want to get caught looking ahead. We still got some awfully good games ahead of us. Certainly our rival of all rivals, Charlton County, you know.
In Charlton.
In Charlton.
And Telfair always plays us tough.
man.
I don't care where you play them.
That's exactly right. They're a good program.
But like you say, if we stay where we're at, which we're not going to, if you have 4 region champions, we'll be sitting at 5th. And I know what you're wanting to do. You want to have host at least 1, possibly 2 playoff
Correct,
games,
yeah.
you know, because that's a big advantage. So, and like we're talking about, a loss now would just devastate. You don't have time to get back up in the top 5.
Right. Well, your region winners are automatically going to be your top seeds, and there's going to be at least 3, as many as 5.
Because of the private school.
Because of private school, public school region champions.
Yeah.
So we could drop as far as even going undefeated, as far as 6. The key number is number 8. You want to stay in the top 8, because as long as you stay in the top 8, you get a bye in the first round and you'll host the second round.
That's right. That's right.
So that's the key thing. We want to not lose and be assured of staying in the top 8. And if we don't lose, we will stay in the top 8. With a loss, we very well could drop out.
All right. Any surprises this year so far, Coach Dickerson? Is our region pretty much what you thought it was going to be? I mean, I think we started off with 5 teams at one time at the beginning of the year, and I think we got 3.
Right.
I think Wilcox has got a chance to make the playoffs.
Right.
A sleeper. You know, they win a game or 2 with the power points, but we have Charlton, Irwin, and Clinch. Is that about what you thought?
Yeah, and that's pretty well been the tale of the tape for several years now. You know, and I wouldn't exclude Telfair from possibly sneaking in there, especially if they were to beat us and, you know, win some more games. But you know, it's about where I thought it was. Really thought Pearson coming into the season, they had a great summer and was very competitive in the contact camps over the summer. But they lost, they had a star at tailback, and they lost him early in the year, and that really took them back a step or 2. But it's panning out about the way we saw it early on, and about the way it's been for the last several years.
Well, are you satisfied with the way the Panthers have been playing all year? Or do you? I know how you are. There's always room for improvement.
There's a lot of room for improvement.
What would you say our strength and our weaknesses is right now, Coach?
You know, I think definitely the strength of our team can be our offensive line, because it's senior laden. 3 of the guys are third-year starters on that thing, you know. So I think that's certainly our strength. I think our weakness is just sometimes our focus, you know, overall focus. Sometimes I'm crying out, I don't really know what it means. We need some leaders.
That's right.
You know, I don't really know what I mean when I say that by leaders. I don't really need anybody to get up and talk a lot.
No.
Just lead by example.
That's right. That's right.
Excuse me.
No, you're doing fine, Coach. And I know another thing that's always, and I see y'all practice just about every day, special teams. You harp special teams. And when you move the ball like we do it, you don't punt much.
Right.
So I mean, and I know that.
I hope that
bothers
stays
you.
true.
That's
but
right.
you know, special teams has been good for us. Going back to Brooks, I thought that our ability to kick the ball all over the field and in the end zone on kickoff
that was
has
huge.
really been a key thing for us, because we have been atrocious the last few years on kickoff. Had a lot of big returns on us, but having the ability to pooch kick kind of limits their success. And you know, we're running probably about 90% or higher on extra points. You know, can throw field goals in there.
That's right.
We actually pulled off a fake punt. We didn't do it successfully, but they were holding.
That's right. I've seen that
Saturday.
Yeah,
so
we convert it. That's what
special
counts.
teams are doing a pretty good job. Punt team, when we do punt, Warren's doing a super job, and he's very intelligent. If a team doesn't rush, he'll stand there and hold it.
He does a great job.
Allow you to get down the field. If he has to get rid of it in 2 steps, he can do that.
That's right.
So, you know, we're very fortunate there.
Well, Coach, man, we appreciate you. I know it's been a busy week homecoming. We appreciate you coming out and spending some time with you, and hope to see you back in 2 weeks. I'll drag some of the other coaches in next week, and I'll bring you back after we beat Charlton.
That'd be great.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Coming soon, the world premiere of the CreekboxTV original, Katie on the Farm. Premiere night begins at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, October 21st.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
You're watching CreekboxTV. TV.
Coming soon, the world premiere of the CreekboxTV original, Riding with Bubba. Premiere night begins at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, October 21st. Huddle up. That's right. Huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Go Clinch County Panthers, go Lanier County Bulldogs, and don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
Jerry J's is the best Boston butts and ribs around. Meat so tender and tasty that it practically melts in your mouth. We have a variety of home-cooked meals and the best breakfast in town. And don't forget about our barbecue sandwiches. Jerry J's can cater your event and looks forward to serving you in Homerville, Waycross, and Douglas. Oh yeah, if you can't make it to the game, drop by Jerry J's in Homerville to watch the game live on CreekboxTV TV while you enjoy one of the many items on our menu. Go Panthers! Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
You're watching CreekboxTV. TV.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Subway, the Corner Pantry, and the Argyle Food Market are locally owned by Mr. Nick Patel, who thanks the Clinch County Homerville communities for all their support. Subway, located on West Dame Avenue in Homerville, is the go-to place for nutritious, healthy food. We have catering platters to meet all your tailgating needs. Don't forget to drop by the Corner Pantry in Homerville and the Argyle Food Market in Argyle and pick up all the items you need at the best discount prices in Clinch County. Nick says, go Panthers!
Coming soon, the world premiere of the CreekBox TV original, Katie on the Farm. Premiere night begins at 7:30 p.m. Sunday, October 21st.